Okay, we've all been there. Mum wakes you up in the middle of that sumptuous dream. Wait, do dreams taste nice? Well, some do. Anyway, we all hate to be woken up, right in the middle of our greatest fantasies on the bed. You know, it could be so painful. And some other times, we wish the sleep wouldn't kick in just before we finish up our favourite movie series, prepare for a presentation, or spend some time with the kids. You know, if wishes were horses. But that aside, what if we could replace our need for adequate sleep with a simple pill? Amazing, right? Well, just take a chill pill and let's find out. Welcome back to Bite Size Life. Today, we run wild with a combination of science and our imagination. To know what will happen if we could replace our sleep with a pill. Science and fiction. Yeah! Call it sci-fi, if you like. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay updated with more great videos like this. If you would like to suggest a video topic that you want us to discuss, contact us at bitelifeofficial@gmail.com. Just wait, why on earth do we even sleep? Like, why can't we just keep going on? And why can't we cheat nature? Well, let's just say Mother Nature is always there to help. At least, scientifically. The thing is, your brain functions like your average social media app. Well, not like your brain sends friend requests or keeps liking all pictures of random beautiful girls. Nah. The brain syncs data and converts short-term memory into long-term memory. While we are asleep, the brain provides a sort of backup for our memory and also eliminates all the unnecessary information we may not need. But not just that, sleep is also very important for immunity. Scientists have shown that poor sleep can make us more susceptible to infections. Good sleep will also help the proper functioning of insulin in our body, to ensure we don't have high sugar levels or gain unnecessary weight. And yeah, sleep is also important for our cellular restoration and emotional well-being. Sleep deprivation can cause various types of cancer, increase your risk of early aging, and dementia. Oh yes, lest I forget, sleep is also important so you don't end up dozing off all day at work and prevent your angry bird from getting mad at you. Sorry, I meant your angry boss. I hope you're not watching this video at work. Lol. And you can also add that sleep is important, so your brain doesn't explode after one more, and another one, and just another one more episode of Netflix. So, technically, all these reasons, very important reasons, explain why the average human sleeps for about 1/3 of their entire lives. Yeah, you heard that correct. With a sleeping average of 8 hours, we sleep 1/3 of our 24-hour daily time. So if you are 30 years old, let's just say you've spent for about 10 years of your life. Not an interesting stat for me. We need to get to the sleeping pill. Talking about sleeping statistics. Did you know that the longest time someone stayed awake was 11 days and 25 minutes? Yes, you heard that correctly. Randy Gardner set the Guinness World Record for the longest time a human being ever stayed awake without sleeping. 11 days is pretty much enough to travel around the world and come back to meet Randy Gardner, still awake. That's a whopping 264.4 hours of no sleep. Certainly not recommended. To set the record, Randy smashed the then record set by Honolulu DJ Tom Rounds at 260 hours. You may need to know that Gardner attempted his record for a science fair project in December 1963, and he was monitored by a Stanford researcher and 2 of his classmates during this period. To cut the long story short, when Gardner finally went to sleep, he slept for 14 hours and 40 minutes. That's some record. So, what would happen if we could eliminate sleep from our lives with a single pill? Well, that's 1/3 more time we'd have. And technically, 1/3 more money you'd have to earn and spend. 1/3 more food you'd need as your energy demands would increase, and you'd need to eat more food. That's more load for farmers and more load on the government. Let's just say everything would change. Maybe for the better, maybe not. While scientists are rapidly working on making food supplements into tablets, making a sleeping pill would be a lot more complicated. You know, scientifically, sleep deprivation is more dangerous than food deprivation or starvation. Of course, Randy's record of sleeplessness stands at 11 days, but we can do without food for up to 40 days. By the way, would you rather be able to do without sleep or be able to do without food? Please let us know in the comment section down below. So, why would sleep avoidance pills prove more complicated? Would the pills be used when you start to feel sleepy? How expensive would the pills be? Would those on the pills cause more trouble than those who aren't on it? Because technically their brains won't slow down. And what about science? Scientists are working tirelessly to find a way we could eliminate sleep. A few years ago, a group of DARPA-funded scientists researched sleepy monkeys, our close neighbours. Yeah, sleepy monkeys. Pretty cute, right? They used a nasal spray containing the orexin A. They found that in sleepy monkeys, orexin A removed the effects of sleep deprivation, and the monkeys could perform normal cognitive functions that normally required them to have had adequate sleep. Of course, monkeys are our closest cousins, so there's a high chance it'll likely work in humans too. Human and monkeys or other primates have a long history of the transmission of diseases between each other. This is because we are closely related, in an evolutionary sense. The research also showed that orexin A made the monkey's brain look awake in positron emission tomography (PET) scans. So, technically, the monkeys weren't sleepwalking, even after 36 hours of derived sleep. Remember, humans are the only mammals that can delay their sleep. So, in general, we could have a pill that relieves us of sleep deprivation, but to have a pill that replaces sleep, that'd be very difficult. But certainly not impossible. After all, we all suffered from social jet lag. What the hell is that? Social jet lag is why you may have difficulties waking up on Mondays. This is due to your altered sleeping schedule at weekends. So your sleeping jet lags and your alarm goes snooze. You know, you never can tell. With science, almost anything is possible. And we may well see a sleep-replacing pill sooner than later. After all, we'd be colonizing Mars soon, and we may need these pills there, you know. Okay guys, so what do you think is the most fascinating invention that science has provided us in recent times? And what do you think is the most fascinating revelation of science still to come? Let us know in the comment section down below. We've come to the end of today's show. Please share this video with your friends, and remember, a night of good sleep is essential to your health and all-around well-being. So no matter how busy you get, please make sure you always have a good time of rest. Every year, there are over 100,000 drowsy drivers' deaths, so please don't take the wheels when you're a sleepy dozy. See you next time, guys.